Before we get into the video, I want y'all to follow my Twitter, DonQuiz29 at DonDon. I post screenshots on there in the between time when I'm not posting videos on YouTube. I also have a Caw WS profile that I post screenshots on there too. So you wonder what I'm doing when I'm not posting videos, I'm on there. So let's finally get into the video. D29, DonQuiz29 here, Caw Update number 20, I think. I got 8 calls done so far, 6 of them done. And 2 are work in progress, which are Andre Hood and the Carter. First on the screen is Bryan Black. Came out great this year. I think he's came out the best out of any game that I've made him. He has a face photo still. Everybody I make is gonna have a face photo, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the attire is the same as the last attire that I did on 16. I'm a firm believer in if it's not broke, don't fix it. So if there's nothing wrong with his attire and it was perfect the last time, I'm gonna make it exactly the same again if I can. Face photo he has is LeBron James face photo. If you can tell, then good for you. If you couldn't tell, well, there you know. The more you know. New entrance attire this year. Attire is the same. Tattoos are the same. Well, yeah, they're the same, but they're different as far as like the sleeve. I actually had to do the sleeve myself this year because they took out in-game tattoos. So as far as like Undertaker tattoo, Batista tattoo, stuff like that, they took those out of the game. You're seeing the Liberator attire. Black has 2 slots this year. The first slot is the 2 Bryan Black Matters and Fight the Power attires, and the second slot is the original attires that I did on 16. So he's on the community creation for download. Search RTW or D29 or even Bryan Black. He's the only one right now with 2 slots. I don't know, how many I'm gonna do that with going forward. Next we have Stasiak, one of my favorites. Stasiak, I made him for the first time on 16. He went through three transformations. He had the first attire he started out with, then I tweaked that a little bit to the second attire he had, and then I made this attire at the very end of 16, but I never showed you guys on YouTube. I posted it on Twitter and I posted it on Caws WS. Yeah, but I never showed you guys. So Stasiak, Jimi Valentine. Jimi Valentine was created for the first time on 2K15, and I didn't even plan on making him this year, to be honest. What I did, but I didn't plan on making him out the gate. What happened was I was playing with this logo, and when Smith saw it, Smiggity, he was saying that it could be like a variation of a Jimi Valentine style. I was like, I kept going with it, playing around with it, and ended up creating Jimi Valentine. So thanks Smiggity for that. But first attire, second attire I did just on a whim, and I actually like the second attire too. I'm kind of torn between the 2 attires, so sometimes I like the first one more, sometimes I like the second one more. So Jimi Valentine, he's done, but his moves aren't done yet, so he's not on the community creations yet. I'm in the process. Next we have Just in Case. Justin attire is pretty much the same from what I think the past 3 games. I haven't really thought of nothing new for Justin. I've been wanting to, but I just haven't really sat down to the time out to do it. He has a new hairstyle this year, but other than that, that's it. Justin is pretty much the same, but I still like how it came out though. And the jacket is simple. Got the scarf, obviously from Chris Jericho. Now he's wearing a scarf in there. Justin always been my kind of Chris Jericho guy. So next we have Kevin Lockhart, Hot Stuff Kevin Lockhart. I just got done making him yesterday. So he's on the community creations as well. He came out exactly the same as 16. The only thing I'm pissed off about with Lockhart is the fact that I had to change his boots. This year they fucked up the boots as far as placing logos on the boots. Like the way you place them is so fucking retarded. It's ridiculous. You cannot place logos on the boots how you want to. So I had to change the boots, and I ran out of layers when making him anyway. So it worked out that I couldn't do those boots because I probably would have had to change them anyway. But this is Hot Stuff Kevin Lockhart. Last person is Sean Fate. Sean Fate came out great this year. His attire is exactly the same except for the boots. Why? Same reason Lockhart boots not the same. The boots are so retarded this year as far as placing logos. It's ridiculous. I think it's a situation where certain boots you can place logos normally or more so normal than other boots. But I still ended up doing something that worked out for him. But Sean Fate is done too, but he's not on the community creations yet. So that's it. I'll get at you guys later.